Everyone knows Earth is the perfect planet for life. It's blue, it's green, it's warm, and it's the only planet we know that has life on it. But scientists have now identified planets that are older, wetter, warmer, and more stable than ours. But let's start with something nobody ever really says out loud. Earth is kind of mid. When you map where life actually thrives on Earth, it's a narrow strip. Tropical forests, coastal waters, temperate plains. The rest is rock, ice, desert, darkness. And then there's us. We burn in our own sunlight. Every other animal on this planet handles it just fine. We had to invent sunscreen because our own star is trying to kill us. 80% of humans will have chronic back pain at some point. Evolution retrofitted them badly. 30% of the global population has allergies. Your own immune system is attacking things that are completely harmless. For a species that supposedly evolved perfectly for this planet, we seem to be struggling with it quite a lot. Now here is where it gets interesting. For decades, when scientists searched for life in space, they asked one question: is this planet like Earth? But in 2020, a team of researchers led by Schulze-Makuch at Washington State University published a paper in the journal Astrobiology that asked a completely different question. Not which planets are like Earth, but which planets might be better than Earth for life. And the difference between those two questions changes everything. Because we've been searching for a second Earth when there might be something far superior. They called these planets superhabitable. And what makes a planet superhabitable comes down to 5 things. The first is the star. Our sun is what scientists call a G-type star, but it has a problem. Its total lifespan is about 10 billion years, and it took almost 4 billion years just for complex life to appear on Earth. That's cutting it extremely close. The researchers found that planets orbiting K-type stars would actually be far better candidates for life. K-type stars live up to 30 billion years, 3 times longer than our sun. That means 3 times more time for life to develop. The second is size. The perfect superhabitable planet would be about 10% larger than Earth. A larger planet has more surface area, more room for different ecosystems to develop independently. A larger planet also holds on to its atmosphere longer, and it stays geologically active longer. The third is temperature, about 5 degrees Celsius warmer than Earth. On average, Earth's tropical rainforests cover only 6% of the planet's surface, but they contain more than half of all known species on Earth. Now imagine a planet where the entire surface supported tropical-level biodiversity. The fourth is water. The richest ecosystems on Earth are in shallow water. Coral reefs, coastal zones, tidal flats. The Great Barrier Reef covers 0.1% of the ocean's surface, and it contains roughly 25% of all marine species on Earth. A superhabitable planet would have shallow water everywhere, not one deep ocean covering most of the globe. The fifth is age. Earth is about 4.5 billion years old. The researchers found that the optimal age for a superhabitable planet is somewhere between 5 and 8 billion years old. Old enough that life has had maximum time to develop and diversify. A superhabitable planet 1.5 billion years older than Earth would have 2.5 times the time to develop something extraordinary. So which planets actually fit these criteria? Out of the 4,500 they analyzed, the researchers identified 24 candidates. Here are the 4 most compelling ones, and why each of them might be better than where you're sitting right now. The first is KOI 5715.01. This is the strongest candidate on the entire list, the only one that meets all the criteria at the same time. It orbits a K-type orange dwarf star about 3,000 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus. Its planetary system is estimated to be about 5.5 billion years old. Its estimated surface temperature is around 11.6 degrees Celsius. Of everything we've found so far, this is the one that fits the profile most completely. The second is Kepler-69c, about 2,700 light-years away. This one is striking for one reason above all others. Its planetary system is estimated to be around 7 billion years old. Think about what 7 billion years means. If life appeared on Kepler-69c at the same pace it appeared on Earth, complex organisms would have had 2.5 billion extra years to evolve. Whatever has been evolving on Kepler-69c for those extra 2.5 billion years is beyond what we can imagine. The planet is larger than Earth, about 4 times the mass, which might make it slightly too massive to be ideal. The third is Kepler 22b, 635 light-years away. In 2025, a team at UC Irvine ran a statistical analysis of 517 exoplanets using 8 different habitability parameters. Kepler 22b was ranked the best candidate of all. Its temperature differs from Earth's by only 3.1%. The amount of energy it receives from its star differs by only 1%. Those are almost identical conditions to Earth, but Kepler 22b is larger than Earth. With more surface area, the fourth is KOI 5554.01, about 700 light-years away, estimated to be around 6.5 billion years old. Its estimated average surface temperature is about 27 degrees Celsius. So KOI 5554.01's entire surface might be permanently at tropical temperatures. A planet where the conditions that produce the Amazon rainforest, the most biodiverse place on Earth, exist from pole to pole, probably about Earth's size. A little bit older than Earth, 4 planets, all of them more than 100 light-years away, none of them reachable with any technology we currently have. Earth is not the best version of a habitable planet. It's just the only one we've lived on.